Hello everybody, welcome back. So last episode we started to see the town stabilize a little bit. Our number of logs has gone back up. I think that our logging things that are out here are just way too far away. Yeah, I mean, it's not producing anything, really. And I feel like maybe we should close it. I don't know. Our food has gone up quite a bit. Let's see what the trader has. I don't even know what we even need. Seeds? Yeah, we don't need seeds. I think the only thing I'd be interested in maybe is wheat. So I was thinking that we would see how this episode goes. But I might... What are we low on? Firewood. I might go ahead and call it quits on this town. Mistakes were made. That kind of thing happens, especially in this game. Things can go wrong in a hurry. I've said it before, and we got to see it in action. But I don't know, if things kind of turn around a bit, then maybe I'll keep going with it. We'll see. Something I was thinking about doing, and you'll have to let me know in the comments if this is something that you think you'd be interested in seeing, is if I did start a new town, I thought it would be cool to try and do it as a live stream here on YouTube. I've never done a live stream before, but there's several individuals that have been giving me all kinds of great advice and words of encouragement for this build series that has gone wrong, and I thought it would be kind of cool to, you know, play the game, stream a new town, and that way you guys can give me feedback in real time and we can hang out together and build a new town, go for another achievement. I don't know which one. We could try for we got the Mason one. We did get that one, but we didn't get the mining one. So we could either try that again, or we could try one of the other ones. There's a bunch. So I'll think about that. And then you guys let me know if that sounds cool to you, or if I should just start a new town and just make little episode videos and release those once a week or so, like I've been trying to do with this one. Alright, so our food is staying stable. Our firewood is bad. I could try adding, well, here's one that's not working. How about we just add another woodcutter, because our logs are going up. We have no herbs. Squash and chestnut seeds. How are we doing on our items? We've got 1,000 oh, that's right. We were holding on to these, using the trading post as a sort of storage area so that we could free up our barns over here to hold food again instead of just leather and wool, and it seems to be working. Okay, those animals are very noisy. I wonder what happened to all the graveyards if they disappear after a little while. Because I had all these things damn near full when we lost 2/3 of our town. Like literally 2/3 of 200 people died and filled up all the graveyards, and now they're empty. So I think if I were to start a new town, I would want to focus on education early. There is an achievement to grow a town with uneducated population, so we wouldn't do education if we wanted to go for that achievement. And then the other thing I think would be to not like spread out so far so early. I mean, I thought that this was pretty well condensed, but there is a giant mountain here separating this stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I think the travel times might have hurt us on this one as well, and maybe even just trying to grow too fast. I've always had a policy of making 1 or 2 homes per year, and that was it. And sticking to that, because if you build 3 or 4 homes, you're gonna spike your population. You're gonna grow faster, and then that comes back to bite you 10 years from now when all that population surge all dies at the same time from old age. Okay, well, I said, like, let's wait and see what happens with this town, but I don't really know what to do. I mean, I guess I noticed last time that all of the homes seem to be filled, which I think is weird because we lost a lot of people. We have half of the people that we used to have. We used to have 200 with basically this same amount of houses. So how do we have half the people and yet every house is filled? That don't make sense. So I guess, God, I'm using the wrong hotkeys. So I guess if we want to keep growing, we need to build more houses. We've got some stone. And maybe the other thing, and I thought that I was good at doing this, but I guess not, is giving people homes close to where they work. I mean, I've got a few houses out here, not a lot, but... Oops. I've got all the building hotkeys on my brain for Valheim. I've been doing a bunch of building. A friend of mine has never played Valheim, so this is his first playthrough, and I'm trying to take a back seat and just kind of work on building us a cool base. But then I was working on a build just solo with creative mode on that I might make a video out of for the channel. I was thinking about maybe getting into making some of those kinds of videos because I really like the building mechanic in Valheim. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so we had nomads show up and the traders here. Now, do we want to add nomads? See, I think last time, wasn't it like 60 nomads or something like that? Like, that was crazy. It was a crazy amount. This is only 18. That's not bad. But it's uneducated people. The kids aren't a problem. We don't know how many of them are adults and how many of them are kids. The kids will go right into the school system and they'll get educated, but all the adults are going to enter the workforce uneducated. And I feel like the uneducated people may have contributed to our problems as well. It was brought to my attention that the education of your people is actually important. It affects their productivity at their jobs. Also their productivity with the tools, I guess. I kind of knew that it makes them less clumsy at their jobs, like the mining in particular. Like, they're less likely to die from quarries or mines if they're educated than uneducated. But it sounds like they're more proficient at the work as well, which is helpful. So I think with this town, we had both long distance traveling and uneducated, less productive workers traveling great distances, all culminating in a very lackluster and unproductive town. That said, I think I'm going to add these. I'm not entirely sure why. We're doing great on food. Our food is growing, so I don't feel like we need them. And we're plus we're up to 10 laborers, which is pretty good. Basically, we would just be starting to fill out some of our stuff here. Definitely our fishermen and gatherers could use some more people, but like I said, our food is growing. Why are there so many open vendor positions? These are your marketplaces. I don't know why you would need so many. Oh, we can put people back in the mines. Because we need the iron. Yeah, whatever. We'll add them. Stone seems to be doing okay. We need a physician for health again, a cleric for happiness. We could use another builder. Maybe a brewer. Guess we can put a few people back into food. We want to have some laborers. Alright, there you go. Whole bunch of uneducated people entering town. Alright, we got the trader, sheep and chickens. We've already got a bunch of those. How are cows doing? Cows are doing good, 20 out of 20, so we could expand them some more. I've already got a pasture placed here for them. We're at 30 out of 40 students. We can have up to 40 students with 2 schools. We do have a 3rd school here, but it's turned off. Yeah, I was expecting this all to grow, so I was going to try and put everything in over here. Hospital, church. This blacksmith and tailor are turned off. Just with 2 blacksmiths seems to be doing a pretty good job of staying on top of the tools now. Probably because those 2 blacksmiths are this one and this one really close to the mines. Are the mines only producing iron? Yes. And we're still low. It would be nice to get some coal to help alleviate the firewood need, but I mean the firewood's just been a constant problem for us. Maybe we do need more of these marketeers to be grabbing stuff. See, if they're grabbing logs, then like this person could get the logs from there instead of having to walk all the way over here to get logs. So maybe... I hate to take people out of food production. Build a couple of houses. We are having people die, so I don't want to assign too many people. We need that labor account to be ready to fill in for people that die. How are we doing on coats? Wool coat 49. Still tons of wool. What about hide coat? Hide coat 0. Warm coat 66. General goods. Iron tools. We don't need those right now. I could buy some coal, seeing that it is winter. I was hoping for either firewood or iron. I could buy some coal. I feel like we did that last time and it just disappeared in a matter of 60 seconds. I'm gonna pass on it for now. We need coal to make the better tools as well if we want to go that route. How are our houses doing? One of them's built, the other one's not. This woodcutter is turned off as well. Oh geez, we don't have any laborers. Oh, we're full on students. That means we're growing. We've got a lot of kids. Firewood remains low. It's like, how many woodcutters do you realistically need with a population of roughly 200 in total? I've got 6 of them running. But yeah, I mean, it's probably the walk time. I mean, look at... We've got a good amount of logs, and they're all way over here. So even if these marketeers or the vendors were gonna grab logs, they would have to walk all the way over here to get them. Okay, we're starting to get some libraries again. I feel like maybe we need like a forester on this side of the map. Whoa. I don't remember putting those down. They are really far away. Looks like I was planning to expand down here at some point. I don't think we'll be doing that now. Yeah, it helps to get our iron up because our tools are full. So that our blacksmiths aren't constantly short on iron. Chickens and sheep again. We do not need those. We need firewood. I put one woodcutter out here. Maybe I should make another one out this way. Right here or something. I don't know. Our population number of adults is climbing. Add some hunters. I'm gonna try adding these vendors. Could maybe make some more apple orchards. For more food and ale. Yeah, I mean, our numbers are doing pretty well, I think, with the exception of firewood. And herbs are just not doing well either. Maybe because it's not very good coverage. So I've got this one. Where did I put the other one? Oh, way up here. Wow, that's really far. Some more stuff to harvest here. It's been a while since I put all that stuff in. I forgot about it. Alright, we're starting to really grow again. Pear and peach. I think maybe as a result, like, I should put down another woodcutter. It just seems really dumb to me, but firewood is kind of one of the main things that we're having trouble with. So this is a gatherer right here. So many woodcutters right here. Kind of wanted to get that stone road achievement too, but I have no idea how close we are to getting that. So if we're still pretty far off, then I'm not gonna worry about it, but if we're close, I mean, we've got lots of stones right now, so I don't see why not. Looks like we could probably open up this other school. We're capped at 40 students with 50 children. So I don't know how many of those might be of school age and just unable to go. Okay, our food is down a little bit. We gotta keep an eye on that. Because we have been growing quite a bit. Okay, coal and iron. You know what? I don't want to buy the iron now. I think we're starting to accumulate iron. I wish they were selling firewood, though. Do we want to buy coal? He's got 600 coal. Thing is I just really don't think it's gonna last very long. Everybody's gonna take it and bring it back to their homes. Our food is still falling. Our textiles continue to grow and need to sell some of that. Alright, maybe I will buy some coal. In the hopes that it will ease the firewood usage. Oh, jeez. Don't really do math. Especially on the weekends. Okay, trade. 300 coal. Don't really know how much that'll help, but firewood numbers are going up. Kind of up, down, up, down. Man, food just continues to fall. More fishermen, more gatherers. Do we have space in these barns for food? No, this one's full. This one's full. This one's full. Again, with wool and leather. How full is this? Pretty full. Let's see if we can fit another 1,000 wool. If not, what I could do is build this trading post here on this lake, so it should never receive a merchant, and we could just use it for storage. Oh, that's right. Okay, this is the same problem we ran into before. Literally every barn is full. At least they have some food in them. So what we're trying to do with this town, or what we had originally set out to do, was to grow the population and try and get a big population. There's a couple of achievements that I don't have for certain milestones. I think it was like 600 people and then 900 people. And along the way we're going to try and get a few other achievements. Like we got the Mason one where you have a bunch of stone cutters for 3 years, and then there's a similar achievement for the mining where you have a bunch of miners for 3 years. And we didn't get a chance to do that one because that was when our city fell apart. So if I want to continue this town to try and grow the population, it's feeling like we can do that. feel like things are stabilizing a little bit. We're already out of coal, which means our firewood numbers are going to go down. Our log numbers are going down a little bit. Our food has come back up, which is good. What we need more food storage. So these barns will help out a lot, but we need to get rid of the wool. Alright, what do you have? General goods. More coal. Wheat seeds. You know what? I'm gonna buy those. We can use the wheat to make beer, which will make people happy, but also it'll allow us to spend some of our wool. So this is worth 5. So this should give us half of what we need. So 500 then. Okay. Anything else? It's got steel tools. I think we're doing fine on tools. What I could really go for is some firewood. But we haven't seen that. Oh, I was just drawing a blank. I was like, wait a minute, what did I just buy? We bought wheat seeds. I could get these farms going, because there's a bunch of people here. That could be closer to work if they had a place to work nearby. Like all these people, all these homes, like with this tailor and this blacksmith closed and these farms closed, that means that all these people work someplace else and they have to walk to work. If I can create more jobs over here, then that will help some of those folks. So why don't we do that? Why don't we put in a few things of wheat? Now wheat, I don't believe provides us with food, because you don't eat, the people don't eat the wheat. It doesn't count as food. I'm not sure, but I think the only thing that it's good for is making beer. I think. We can build another tavern here. So why don't we do that as well? Oh wait, these are still closed. Work, work. So we need farmers. We don't really have a lot of people to work with. Maybe the other thing that I should do is shut down these foresters that are way out here. Just turn them off. What about you? How? Yeah, you're not producing anything. Turn you off too. All those workers will go and work at these other ones. So then these ones that are a little bit closer to town can be more productive, which I think will help. Okay, that should be helpful. Don't want to use up all of our laborers, but we do need more farmers. Food seemed to hold somewhat okay over the winter. It seems to be going down now. Now the other thing, by spending some of that wool, I'm hoping that the trader's now pulling wool out of these barns and bringing it over to here. That way these barns can be reserved for food instead of textiles. 78% full. I won't start making that until we absolutely need it. The children numbers are down from what it was, but still it's super high. Look, we're up to 160 again. So this is where we need to be careful. We've grown quite a bit in this episode, which is the goal, of course. But we've had these population spikes twice already, and it leads to huge die-offs if we can't sustain the amount of people. I think the only difference this time is the efforts that have been made to get people educated. We've got the schools running. Whereas before, I didn't, so our workers were uneducated. But our numbers are doing okay. Firewood is actually making a comeback. We've got 4 out of 4 herbalists, and they are not staying on top of the herbs, so that's something to look into. I'm really surprised that our 2 blacksmiths are keeping up with the tools. In fact, I might just open up a 3rd one. Did I never build one over here? That's okay. I haven't put very many houses. Not a lot of people live over there. It could be another job for these folks over here by just turning this on. Yeah, why don't we do that? So 3rd blacksmith's gonna use iron, but again, we've got this cap of 75 tools. That should keep them from burning through the iron so quick. And now that we've got a few more people, I will add, or a few more laborers, I'll add them to the farms. Yeah, because our food is plummeting. We've got to stay on top of the food for these population spikes if this is what's going to happen. Both times that our population dipped, it was because we ran out of food and people starved. We've got plenty of farms that aren't being worked. So if we need to turn some of these on, then we need to do that. Autumn's not the time to do it. Okay, that tavern's done. Let's... brewer. Okay, and we're also starting to gather some wheat. Does it show up in the inventory yet? Wheat, 249. Damn, this barn is full. If we can keep the wheat over here and have this person make ale out of wheat, then that will be less travel time for everyone involved with the wheat industry. Let's put down another barn. Where the hell is it? There it is. We'll put it right behind the tavern in hopes that that's where wheat will go. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I feel pretty good about this, so I'm gonna keep going with this. But like I mentioned earlier, I am interested in possibly doing my first live stream, and it would be cool to start a new town in the process for Banished. So if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing and being a part of, let me know. That'll help me gauge whether or not to do it. I guess the big issue for me right now is having the time to do that. Like, I can usually sit down for an hour or two to do a recording of playing some games, but if I was going to do a live stream, I'd want to play for 3, 4, 5 hours, something like that. So I just have to find the time to do that. But yeah, I mean, I feel good about our numbers. Look, we're almost back up to 10,000 in the food. We just broke 9,000, so that's good. So I think I'm going to keep going with this. See if we can't get the population to grow. Alright, well, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this series and all its ups and downs, don't forget to subscribe. That helps me out as a small channel quite a lot. And also leave a like on the video. It lets YouTube know to push this video out and recommend it to other people that watch the same stuff that you do. Alright, I'm said it like 3 times now, but we're gonna go ahead and save this off here, and there will be another episode, so keep an eye out for that, and we'll see you then. Thanks again. Bye.